Well, hey there team, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to some more Stationeers. It feels like it's been a hot second since we played a little bit of this, and this has actually worked out pretty good for timing, because there's been another new update. These guys are really stepping up this update path. They actually mentioned they're trying to tie a bow on a lot of these systems to move towards 1.0. And this is awesome, you know? A pleasant surprise, and welcome. So this is called the Food for Thought update, on the back of the sort of food decomposition systems that came in, I think it was last month even, on the spoiler update. They're basically going hard on, growing food. There's now going to be seed systems, so you're going to have seeds specifically for food. Well, I guess it's probably the same thing. We'll find out as we go in anyway. But you're gonna get a whole much more seeds when you do a fresh start. There's a fertilizer production chain system as well to obviously augment growing and then deal with that. They're pretty chuffed with the idea of maybe you can automate the whole process as well. Very cool. This game has really come along. But yeah, big focus in on that. So, I want to check that out. Now, this is actually a pretty good opportunity for me to potentially start fresh. I was briefly looking at the moon on my second channel, and it was interesting how much of the starting equipment has just changed. The general start of this game is very different from the last time I did it. And as much as I've enjoyed Venus, I think the big gimmick of Venus was, the initial pain and overcoming the pressure differences and the temperature. And, we've got into a bit of a rhythm, and I enjoy that more hardcore style of the game. But at the same time, I kind of do want to showcase the changes and the updates. I'm not really a 200 episode Let's Playing channel for the most part. I like to just shout out awesome games that I have a passion for and track their updates. So what we're going to do today is have a look at a bit of a fresh start, and we'll probably just do it on Mars. I think Mars is probably the level to play this game on, right? The others are ultimately just hard mode, right? And the moon is kind of easier mode, but not having some certain things like, well, there's no dust storms as far as I understand, which is a pretty cool feature they implemented. And there is also no atmosphere. And the atmosphere, I think, as much as like the sun and the resources that spawn, is an important part of the actual sort of resource chain of the whole game. So anyway, I want to play on Mars because I think that'll be moderately comfortable, and we'll be able to sort of showcase some of these systems and really start drilling down into them. So let's have a look, I suppose. Straight in. Not very complicated. Just pull the trigger and off you go. Yeah, don't get me wrong, I've enjoyed my time with Venus, and I enjoy this sort of the crunching and dealing with the problems, for sure. But I guess that's the beauty of this game. There are so many different levels and different ways that you can play it, with your mates or alone or whatever. And I guess it depends how sandboxy you want to go as well. I wouldn't mind the idea of getting some of these production chains up and running, these longer form projects that I haven't really had much of a chance to look at. Okay. Oh. Here we go. Oh, maybe not. Okay, game. Whenever you're done hitching, let's just let it. Okay, cool. I think we're good now. Nice. Oh, maybe not. What is this hitching? Are we good now? I think we're finally good. Okay, very cool. So let's have a squiz. See what's going on. Batteries, hydroponics, conditioner, okay, this is all sort of normal fare. Got a water canister, scrubber, that's pretty normal stuff. Spray paints, tracker, yeah, flags in there, that's cool. A few water bottles. The locker, locker and tables and that are pretty cool. Microwave as well. Oh, ground penetrating, we start with the ground penetrating radar. Jesus, how spoiled can a boy be? Ore scanner. Yeah, okay, so it's just, that thing's just ready to go immediately. Oh, daddy. Cool. Bit of tomato soup. Wow, I am getting some hitching. I wonder what's going on there. That must have been introduced in the newest patch. There we go. We got all these seeds. Mushrooms. will decay in 2 hours. Okay. Decay into what, though? Into compost? I wonder. Alright. Like, surely we take that rot and we can do something with it from a composting perspective. This would be cool because I don't exactly have a green thumb, so it's all a bit new to me. Console controls, the usual sort of thing. Nice. Auto lathe, solid generator. Okay, and we've got the new type of solar panel, so that hasn't changed that much. Okay, so lots of seeds. As far as actual starting out food goes, though, what do we have? I guess we could eat eggs if we're feeling savage, but we've got sort of 2 things of soup and a little bit of water. So okay, they've really scaled back the starting food, but that's okay. That kind of makes sense. All right, well, I suppose we should start getting a base up and running, right? Where are we? Iron frames. Might rejig my inventory. Okay, we've got some food in the pocket sort of thing as well, so that's good. Put the atmospheric analyzer in there. Put the belt there. Okay, cool. And I'll put this in. Nice. Get some sheets. Swap that out. So we'll just sort of rejig it all a little bit. Okay, so I suppose one of the first things that we want to do is get like a bit of a platform going, you know, a base, as it were. This seems good enough. The fact that we can sort of roll into the land. Yeah, I like that. Okay, that's cool. Nice. Well, let's start with a 2x2 sort of room. I guess we want to try and start getting food growing as soon as possible, right? So yeah, we'll need I suppose an atmosphere or some sort of pressurized room is probably a good place to start. That's usually something I've avoided, but more and more the game is sort of pushing us in that direction, which, you know, I'm not really against. Okay, so a door perhaps. A door. Where are we? Oh, sorry. It's over here. Again, I am rusty at this. Cool. So I've come up with my own idiosyncratic system of how to build rooms and that sort of stuff as well. Glass door, composite door. No, we could probably do the glass door. I don't see a reason why not. It's got a better clearance. Glass door. Right. Let's, I want some walls. This is interesting because potentially this would serve as a grow room. Which way are we tracking, son? Let's just hold off on that for a sec. Well, I'll put windows on the top. Alright. I don't know, do we want our airlock sealed? Can't see why not. Let's just make this whole thing out of glass. I haven't really done that before. Might be fun. Especially if we're growing things. I'm curious, do glass windows cop damage from sandstorms? I don't think so. I think the solar panels might get into trouble. Heard about people sort of hiding solar panels behind windows. So that, yeah, I think I've answered my own question. Right? Probably want that glass. Whoops. Start sealing it in. Crying out loud. Wait, what did I just do? Oh, did I just take that out? Oh, that's cool. I didn't know you could take it straight out. It's a bit strange, isn't it? Quite the accident. Holy heck. Huh. Okay, there you go. You live, you learn. I have noticed actually in recent times, because remember, I'm just a let's play, God help me. I'm an indie game sort of shout-out channel, right? I play a bazillion different games, and I just like platforming smaller games. And I'm glad, I mean, to see Stationeers come from its pretty humble beginnings to, like, it's actually kind of getting some pretty big cult status these days. There's, you know, more and more people drifting towards it. Plastic sheets? Oh no, iron window, here we go. And I think that's kind of wonderful, to be honest. And on the back of that, you see these more and more Stationeers Channels sort of propping up. These dudes that are like a purpose-built channel, essentially, you know? Like, I just play it here and there because I like it. Oh, damn. These windows, though, drive me insane. Like, obviously, I've been around for a while doing it off and on, and Sadamo, he's a good bloke, actually. He does his, like, tutorials and that sort of thing. But, oh, geez, I went straight through there. I guess there's no window there. Wait. Alright, okay, I've only been putting the iron in. But, I think it's like Cows Are Evil. I forget the name of, there's another bloke as well. They're doing some crazy hardcore stuff. It's really cool. You should, you know, if you find yourself, you know, I say it cheekily, you know, amongst friends, we're all nerds and all that, but if you're a bit of a hardcore neckbeard that lives and breathes for this game, you should check out some of these channels that are out there if you haven't already. Chances are you're probably already in the know. I like the way that glass looks now. That's cool. Where they're doing some insane stuff like survival sort of mode without any vacuum cooling. I saw one of the blokes was doing that. I don't watch them that much, but it was in my feed. And it was really cool to see, you know, some of the, like, I saw another dude doing, like, he came up with a system that could figure out which way his character was looking and pointing in the 3D space. And so he could make it so if you moved your camera from, like, right to left over there, it would turn lights on as your arc goes through. It's almost like a back to front motion detector. So cool. So, like, look, I'm just some bloody idiot that struggles to not blow himself up routinely in this game, and it's cool to see some of these other channels coming up that that live and breathe this game, and just seeing how they can really squeeze it and push it to its limit. It's pretty impressive stuff, man. All right, I think we're good. Cool. Now, hopefully, this wall is enough for putting all the essentials for the airlock on. I mean, I do like to work with the bare wall, if you know what I mean, because you can pop in through and get sort of pop in going on. So let's maybe put this on the reverse side, right? And then we'll potentially seal it like that. Yeah, I think I like that better. And yeah, maybe we just rip that off, eh? There we go. We can probably put our bits and pieces on there. Cool. All right, so look at this. I've got a little glass house, you know, careful throwing stones out here. I guess I want to kind of try and get it sort of pressurized as soon as possible. The other thing that I consider, like, again, it's been a while since I've done a fresh start. I guess I need to make sure that I've got, like, an actual production chain up and running before I commit to this too much. And by that I mean, like, just basic resources. Don't even worry about, like, my my food situation. But what about like auto lathes and gas capture and all that sort of stuff? So maybe we'll just let's see. Maybe we'll just plonk them there, sort of thing. Yeah, I think that might be the go. Anyway, like I said, there's a fair chance that if you watch Stationeers, you're like me, you have a bit of a fleeting interest, or if you watch it on my channel, you have a bit of a fleeting interest in it, but you're by no means a hardcore player. I play too many games to really play this a lot. But yeah, if you do find yourself leaning towards this and maybe you don't realise, get in there and give it a bit of a Google. Some of these other channels are pretty insane, some of the stuff that they do. Okay, cool. So let's get auto lathe. We probably want the auto lathe. We probably want the arc furnace as well. Let's get rid of some of this crap now that we've got some space. Now, gas capture is a thing that I kind of like to emphasize as well. I'm not going to worry about it too much here. We're just going to build all our shit outside like so. I might actually just do it like that, right? And I can reach it easily. Maybe we'll just put this here. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Probably going to want to put our power somewhere. We'll need a wall. Mate, I mean, do we need to put it there maybe? I didn't even check which way the sun set after all that as well, so I don't really know where I want to put up a power thing. Ah, bugger. That's all right. Well, let's at least... We do have some busy work that we can do, you know. We need to put this together for sure. Okay. Cable coil times 4. Let's go. Oh, whoops. Welding torch plastic sheets. Look at that little wires down there. That's cute. All these little touches, you know? Yeah. I'd love to play this game like for a bazillion hours a day and do nothing else, but, you know, what can I say? I've got too much work to do. Alright, cool. We got our auto lathe up and running, so that's nice. However, we haven't rigged the power in, so what we'll start doing is, well, where are we going to put the power? Like, I think maybe we replace this wall with an iron wall, but it really depends where the sun comes up, because if the sun comes up, like if it runs along this axis, I kind of don't want to, like I'd rather keep that glass if I could help it for the time being, in which case I might replace this wall. All right, well, that's okay. We'll just find stuff to keep us busy until sun up. That shouldn't be so hard. Is this the power end? It is too. We're going to have to rig all these cables in anyway. I guess we can just run it. Yeah. Alright, that's a start. Might as well, well, okay, so let's say we want to pressurize this room. What portable... I should actually make more of an effort to use some of these more portable bits and pieces that I've got as well, right? Solar panel. Look, I know this is going to trigger everybody, but I'm just going to plonk it on the ground behind these. I don't care that much. It doesn't have to be hyper efficient. It just has to be going, you know? Especially when I'm trying to sort of build the world in these 2x2 sort of... Oh, hang on, what am I doing? Oh no. Those aren't, No, that's probably an angle grinder, right? That's a frame. Yeah, I like doing it in this this 2x2 sort of layout, at least for the time being, while I figure it all out. Alright. Now, oh, okay, I might run this power around there. Or actually, it's going to depend on which side. Well, actually, no, we could put a power console here or here. Yeah, we'll build in mine of that corner. I like that. That works. That makes sense. So let's put that panel there. And where did I put my cable? Very strange, Scarlet. Probably do something like that. I guess we'll see. The room to wiggle. Okay, cool. So that's a good start there. Power. Get the controllers up once the sun up sort of tells us where it wants us to go. Yeah, now I want to sort of... What else have we got going on here? Solid generator. Great idea, actually, since we're sort of just building up some basic infrastructure now. So let's do that. I probably want the coal out facing so I can place it in like that. Oh, look at that. And the power goes out that bum side anyway. Perfect. Perfect. That's what we want to see. Yeah, there's something to be said about actually sort of just trying to min-max all the starting equipment, right? That's not really something I've focused in on a while. Well, obviously I haven't done a fresh start in a while. But there we go. So if we need emergency power, we'll be able to rig that on and blow our entire network to Kingdom Come. So that's cool. What have we got here? The power controller is going to be important in a sec. We pretty much cleared out that area there. That'll come in on the power controller. This is for doing things. Now look, we do have airlock controls, console, active vent. You know, it's like me not putting power to my doors when I play this, right? Console. Maybe we should actually, for a change, try and get this bloody thing working. We've got a sensor. We've got one sensor. We've got a console. All right. I see. Got an airlock. Active vent. We've got some pipes. And then we've got a boot disc and two valves. You know what I mean? Like, there's a reason they're giving me all these bits and bobs. It's probably obvious to people who've played this for a long time, but not so much me, because I don't really build in that way. Okay, so presumably, let's start here. Let's, I don't know, what are you doing? Let's put the airlock in here. Now the sun's coming up and we have to pay attention this time. Right. Console dual, console monitor. Is that the one that we want to do? Or just the console? Let's see what happens if I just put a console up, right? We're going to jam the airlock thing in there. And we'll probably end up putting some glass over it. Where's the little slot? We'll stick that in there for safekeeping for the moment. And I'll grab some glass. Here we go. Now there, look, lucky I didn't act on it, because the sun's coming up that way. I could have sworn it was going to be a different way. Okay. That's fine. We will rig this wall in here. So, crowbar for glass. Okay. Nice. Probably angle grinder. Nice. Okay. Alright, iron wall. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah. In fact, that's exactly what I want to do. We'll seal it like that. But I'm going to be working on the reverse side of it. So I'm going to want another wall. We'll do that. Yeah, that'll make it easier to attach all the bits and pieces. So let's just put the airlock on pause for a hot sec. While I get the sort of power controller situation under control. Now, how best to do this? No, I guess we'll just run from left to right. Makes the most sense. Oh, hang on. Oh, okay, cool. So we can just sort of reverse it upside down like that. Let's do that. That seemed kind of right side up. Yeah, that works. Nice. Right. So I guess we can just jam a battery in there for the moment. Get it out of my hands. Right. Right, that should seal that up. We throw the breakers. Might be a bit tough to tell. We've got another spare, like, small battery somewhere, perhaps? One or two? Or none? Oh, there we go. One. Right. Well, that works out well. Let's switch that out. There we go. We are getting some charge, you can see. Cool. Perfect. So we've got a functional grid charging. So far, so good. We kind of want to rig this up here. Any reason I can't run cable just straight through the wall? Nope, no reason at all by the look of it. So let's do exactly that. Nice. All right, yes, no, we're going to want to thread this to the reverse side. Again, see, it's tough to tell when you've got that panel in the way. I guess we can pull the panel off to make life easier. Just to see what's going on, you know? Cool. Should have juice now. That's what we're talking about. Now we are sucking diesel. Should be able to just rig that up now. Perfect. Nice and neat and tidy. Cool. So we've got power and now we have the means of basically producing gear. So I suppose we can play more with this. I'm going to want... what's it called? Hopper? Almost immediately. There we go. Thought I saw you there. Oh, if I got... Okay, I want to wear the mining belt and control sort of click. That's the way. Yeah, we want this on. Oh, jetpack's much slower in this level compared to Venus, I'll tell you what. Holy dooly. Seeing a lot of iron, but not a... That could be copper up there. Could be iron as well, actually. Oh, that's something else altogether. Some sort of mystery mineral. Oh me, oh my. Really kind of struggling in the copper department, eh? Well, I might have to hang it up there for a moment. We don't want this to go over long. Nice. Well, maybe we'll go over the hill. But yeah, essentially we're running out of cable. I've only got like 3 cable. I need to rig all that in. This is pretty cool. I guess I could rig it in on the reverse side. We're going to still need more anyhow. Yeah, so like I said, bit of a fresh start. I think Mars is the core level. Like I said, Moon's kind of tutorial, and the others are kind of hardcore if, you know, you've got the bazillion hours a day to play this game and you've managed to burn yourself out on it. So yeah, I'm happy to be sort of booting back up again. Like I said, there's a whole spoiler system. We've done videos on that previously, but they've been churning out significant updates to the game. Doesn't brick your save or anything like that. I just felt in order to really go back to our roots and maybe focus in on being a bit of a, you know, green thumb farmer, it probably makes more sense to dust off the old Mars run and give that a whirl, as opposed to continuing to struggle to survive on Venus. But like I said, the option's there if you need it, which is cool. I kind of like that it caters to all goobers, big and small. So yeah, happy to be playing this again. Again, not really a good opportunity to be able to show off the specific stuff, at least in this particular episode. But at the same time, nature of the beast, I'm doing my best to shout out the game to let you guys know. And at the end of the day, the most important thing, it's not even necessarily whether I made progress on my little base or not. It's more that maybe you don't follow Twitter or Steam, you know, updates or anything like that. Maybe you're a fan of the game, but, you know, you've got a real life, unlike me. You actually work a proper job for a living. And the hope is that maybe I can go, hey, guess what? Your favorite game, bloody Stationeers, has another big update. You know, buckle in for a big weekend. And I don't know, maybe if I helped you out with that, let me know. Because at the end of the day, that's the stuff that gives me the warm and fuzzies the most. Is if I'm helping remind you that there are cool updates or cool games out there and sort of helping you pick better. Because that's what I want to do. Anyway, enough waffling. This is cool. I like my little glass house. I'm looking forward to seeing where that goes. Team, we might just leave it there for the time being, and I will catch you guys on the next one.